Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. I am Farlie Solomons and today's look is the spring look, and it's a very easy look. I want to just say that spring is that time of the year where I really look forward to summer after that. The whole weather, the whole climate just changes and the air is so nice and fresh and it's so flowery. So, it's my best season, spring and summer. I really love these two seasons. And yep, so the palette that I've used today is Too Faced Pretty Rich, and the first shade is Fancy That from the palette. And this goes on the entire eyelid up to the crease line. I have used a flat brush here and the brush is dry. I'm just adding more of the shade and intensifying the shade more on the eyelid. And then using its cashmere from this palette, this goes on the crease line, and I have used a small blending brush for this. Basically, I just want to emphasize the blending only on the crease line. I don't want to blow out the whole shade and make it smoky, but diffused right there on the spot is what I am looking for. So that's the reason I have used a small blending brush to diffuse it. Like I said, I love springtime, and I know most of you love spring too. What do you like about spring? I love the fresh flowers that I see around. I love the air. It's so nice and so, it smells so good for me, I feel. The air is good, fresh flowers and so many fruits out there. It's a really happy kind of season, don't you think so? The next shade that I have picked from this palette is Oh That's Rich, and this goes on the outer corner, and I have picked a small domed shaped brush. As you can see, it's a little bit stiff, and this is good only to place the shades where you want to place it. For example, I'm placing the shade on the outer corner of the eyes. So outer corner of the crease line, connecting it to the outer corner of the lash line. And all I'm going to do is just blend with a big blending brush into the crease line is what I'm doing. So just keep blending it, because this particular shade from this palette is super pigmented and it's really difficult to diffuse it and make it light. But it's a very nice shade. It really went well with the whole look. So yes, keep diffusing it on the outer corner itself. I'm not going towards the inner corner. I'm just keeping the shade on the outer corner. And then going back with Oh That's Rich, I'm simply going to draw a line close to the lash line and just simply smudging it a little bit. The thickness depends upon you. I didn't make this line too thick. As you can see, it's quite average thick. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. And applying more of the shade on the line that I've created and pulling it out at the same time. Going from the inner corner towards the outer corner and pulling it out. And the same shade goes on the lower lash line too. Concentrating more on the outer corner of the lower lash line. It's more thick on the outer corner. I have just used a normal eye pencil to fill the waterline. You could use any. The one that I have used today is Makeup Forever pencil, and I'm just filling the waterline. It's quite difficult to fill my waterline because I start tearing up so much. But yes, I need to wait. and I went off camera and applied my false eyelashes. The mascara that I have used today is Too Faced Better Than Sex. And this goes on the upper lashes as well as the low lashes. I did wear false eyelashes today, but it's a very medium length false eyelashes. The bronzer that I have used today is Terracotta Naturel Brunette 03. And this goes just on the hollows of my cheeks, jawline, forehead, and my nose. I'm just going to run the brush all over my face. Normally, I prefer using Naturel Brunette 03. The reason is because it goes so well with my skin. It's not too much on my face and it's quite subtle once applied. And if I want a dramatic look, I just have to apply a little bit more for it to get more darker on my face. But it's such a versatile bronzer, I could say. I mean, I think there is something about it that keeps me glued to it. It's more, I guess, the finish of the product on my face, giving some dimension to my face and some warmness to my face, I could say. As you can see, I have already applied the bronzer well on my entire face, also my nose. And yep, I'm almost there now. And that's it. That's all about it. Just blending it a little bit more. I just need to diffuse this bronzer so well on my face that it should hardly be noticeable. And that's how it should look like. The blush that I've used today is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to mention all the products that I've used today in the description box for your reference in case you don't understand the way I pronounce or might just miss. I mean, it's always better to have it in the description box, isn't it? I'm just going to apply this blush on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. Just applying a little bit more. For the lips, I have used Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the shade Lover. The number is 15 and it's a lovely shade. And this goes really well with the look. This is the final look. I hope you guys liked it as much as I loved creating this look for you. This is my way of creating spring look. And if you have liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have liked my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Alright? Bye-bye!